Alright, welcome back to Getting Good at Lines of Battle, Episode 3. I have a really awesome game to show you guys. I think this one might be my best and my most exciting game so far. So this video is going to use a mix of live commentary and after the fact commentary. So let's get into it. Alright, I just got a game versus this guy. Nice to see you. Okay, cool name. Alright, now what I'm thinking is I take this hill right here. These guys gotta go in the forest. Yeah. You'll come help them. You guys go here. You go here. No, you go here. You do this. Okay, whatever. You kind of go here, maybe get on the road. Yeah, kind of want to just take this hill, these trees. It's a really good position to be in. And I'll put my base right there. What is he gonna do? He has that hill. Then we would be in like an awkward standoff. Hopefully not. I mean, this is a really good like defensive river to kind of go on. Have you go there. That should be good. Okay. And now look at this guy. This guy, he wants to like... Okay, wow. You can run up here. I guess you can run up like that. You're gonna go there. You follow, kind of help out these skirms. And what I want everyone else to do is kind of start walking up. Hopefully these cav don't kind of catch my cannon. Should be okay. I want these guys to kind of probably go over here and start helping a little bit. Let's have this Dragoon kind of walk on here, first Dragoons, walk over here. Should be good. What is he planning to do? Wow, he's gonna go right up to the river like that. It's really interesting. When you're gonna do that, I think honestly, maybe I can like take one cannon, move it here, get some envoy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have this cannon go there. Okay, there's 4 cow over there. God, he has like at least 3 hussars plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 5 other cow. Oh my god, and he had like no infantry. He has 1, 2. I have like 50% more infantry than he does. Oh wait, no. Plus his lights. Okay. So you're going in here. You're probably gonna hang out here. I think I can like kind of try to scoot over. Can I snipe a cannon? Maybe? We'll see. Yeah, okay. Get these troops kind of... I mean, I kind of want to start angling like that a little bit. Yeah. Okay. What is he going to do with that? Oh no. Yeah, it's all hussars. He just has everything. It's not hussar. Okay, what am I going to do here? What to do? What to do? Honestly, maybe I can... Just going like that. start angling these troops this way. Park this guy right here. Yeah, park him like here. Have you kind of start following behind. You go there. What do I do with the horses? I mean, that's a decent amount of cav. 6-pounder, 6-pounder. I think you just like go like that. Maybe. I mean, I do have like more cav firepower, just because I have dragoons instead of hussar. So I think I can actually kind of come up. Yeah, you can try to go for him. I think. I mean, you can pause and you can start going for the killing. Is that crazy to do? Okay, I really need to decide what the fuck to do with these cow. I think, yeah, I think you're gonna go there and you're gonna like start going there. You're gonna maybe come in to help. I mean, I'm just charging it like a caveman, but yeah, you stay put, I guess. This isn't good. To back off immediately. God, it's really not good. Okay, how am I gonna go about doing this? Yeah, be really good to kind of walk up like that. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. That's a decent shot. There. Yeah, you can hit two. Shit. I'm not in a great position. How do I go about getting this? Maybe I'll try to stay put a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. Now these guys need to really get back. maybe we need to kind of scoot up. So do you. I'm worried about this cannon in the back too. Maybe I'll start with this guy, huh? Crap. Shit, I'm already fucking losing. God damn. What do I do? I mean, right here you can see in what a bad and tricky situation I'm in. If you look at the power bar on the top right, I'm already losing casualties while he's just kind of slowly bleeding me dry. All his skirms on the river are really hard for me to charge against. These cannons are in a really good spot because they're really hard for me to get to, but they have a really good angle for possible enfilade fire. And he has superior number of cav, as well as the fact that half of my cav have already gone to half organization, while his are all still fresh. And he has me outnumbered, he has my cannon kind of stranded here, and he just kind of like hitting me with his cav from all over. So I'm thinking like, not to mention his infantry is way far back, kind of too far for my cannons to have like really amazing firepower, and too far for my infantry to actually engage. Obviously, I don't want my infantry to kind of get in a firefight with a bunch of skirms over a river. That's kind of a bad idea. So I really have like no good way of engaging in this current situation. Like if I charge here, I'm just gonna get shot by skirms, and like I'm gonna get like harassed by all these hussars the entire time. So I'm thinking of like, what the heck do I do here? Right now, I'm just trying to save all my cav from his cav, just kind of get them close to my infantry and have them regain morale. Right there, that was pretty good. Like, they just charged into my full org infantry, so that was a good block by me. God, he's gonna get fucking amazing. Shit. I gotta get this guy. I mean, right now the clock is running against me. I only have a minute to boom all my troops, and I don't even know like what my overall plan is. I'm thinking, do I just kind of march everyone against the cannon to try to take it out? But then obviously I'm just like walking to like 5 skirmishers. They're like these cheap disposable units. Oh, here we go. Right here is, I think, my little semi-stroke of genius. And what I decide to do is I decide to take my army. Oh, well, actually, I'll just let it play on its own. But yeah, actually, no, it's right here. What I'm doing is I'm taking my entire army, which is on this line, moving it over here. What I want to do is just move everyone over this river and create a new line like this. Here's my reasoning, is that I want to get away from these skirmishers. They're basically just going to take pot shots at me if I kind of fight along this line. As well as this amazing angle that his cannons have, shooting at me sideways. If I'm able to maneuver all the way over here, then what I can do is maybe I can get my cannons to be on the north over here, shoot down at him when his line is kind of vertical like this, get enfilade fire. His skirms and his cannons are all going to be stuck in the back. And in addition, my flank over here is going to be protected by the river. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm using the art of maneuver. And shout out to Mr. Ooga Booga on YouTube. I kind of learned little maneuver stuff from him, from watching his video, so that kind of inspired me. So here I'm just trying to like move everyone with 2 seconds left. Here I am, I'm on the move. Okay, I might need to just cross to get better advantage. Just like walk this way. Honestly, so yeah, I'm trying to get everyone over to the left and over the river so I can reposition into a less terrible game-losing position. And now what I'm looking at is that guy on my far right. He's kind of stranded, like he could get picked off. So I'm thinking like, oh my god, like how do I save this one infantry? Maybe this guy should like... Yeah, now I'm thinking like, I should get this guy to buddy up with another infantry. Just so he's not alone. Maneuver all the way around, just take better position. Hopefully this works. God, I feel like pretty good setup here. Now I'm trying to get everyone safely over the river. I'm super yeah, I'm super aware of the fact that these two infantry are going to be basically fired on from the side to get that enfilade fire, that extra damage, so they kind of need to just get out of there. I'm also aware of the fact that I'm keeping a close eye on this infantry. I mean, what he has the possibility of doing is actually pushing up as I'm crossing the river. That could like be really bad. Also, to make my river crossing easier, I'm trying to get some or as many of my troops as possible to kind of cross over this bridge so that they get that movement bonus, or at least they're not slowed down by the river. Trying to move all my troops so just like in this big blob. Yeah, so look, these troops are getting hammered. but they're just trying to walk it out. Like, if I run, I move faster, but then I get more vulnerable to charge and to damage overall, so it's really hard. I'm just hoping that these guys can kind of like walk out and survive. Meanwhile, like my first few troops are able to cross a river successfully. It looks like he's not really contesting my move over the river, which is really great. And I see that this guy, he finally kind of regained org, but he's gonna like immediately get jumped. And he's kind of cornered, there's like no way for him to run away. So I'm thinking, okay, he can't run away, he's cornered. Just like hide in a building and just try to regain org there. Now I'm trying to get everyone over the river, trying to create a new line. Yeah, I'm sending the cab over to like maybe help, because I have a feeling he might charge these low troops. Yeah, but honestly, I think I might have gotten really lucky, because if these cav had charged him, they might have like broken instantly. But instead, this more far away cav tried to charge in from far away, which I think is going to give them time to possibly survive. Look, see, they're going for that cav in the corner. And look, basically most of my troops have been able to cross. Now I can kind of start trying to maneuver into a better line of battle. And my goal is to basically get my cannons to be on the north here. If you can see where his line is right now, if there is somewhere like here, you can get this amazing on-flight fire like that. Yeah, so I'm trying to have these guys move up and then start facing the enemy. Yeah, luckily I have like my cav force here to kind of countercharge. I think that's going to be a big deterrent, because these two infantry are kind of screwed. Form up battle lines. Run these guys over. Come on. Luckily, like, he has a lot of cav, but they're all hussars, which gives my dragoons a little bit of an advantage, and that's like enough to scare them away. And look, see, they know that they can't really get my hussar that's like, or my dragoon that's hiding in a building, so they actually try to just ignore him. And now this is a really familiar situation to me. Like, we have our cav doing like a little chicken dance, and I'm just retreating, trying to get out of this terrible situation. Everyone just kind of retreat. Yeah, everyone just get back. I have all these skirms and cannons potentially able to like fire on me, and all that cav ready to charge me. Yeah. The cannons, as I said, I'm trying to run up to the north to get a better angle. And I guess one thing to notice is that like these cannons are just surrounded by skirms near my cav. Like, That's potentially a charge, but it's like super risky. Honestly, you're gonna get hit by so much stuff as you come in, and with all this support, it's like suicidal. But I think hopefully they might try to defend this and not attack me. And yeah, what I'm doing with this guy is, okay, I'm kind of having him go here to maybe fire into the side, and hopefully just block these guys from coming up and reinforcing this main battle line. Oof, this guy is absolutely working me. Now I see that I actually have a really good opportunity here. His cannons are here, and he's just gonna basically pepper me and just kind of get me the whole time. Oh, what am I doing here? But one thing I'm gonna eventually notice is that, like, when they try to shoot me, like, I have this forest here, and I can actually hide my units behind the forest for cover. I wanna do. And yeah, if you saw these troops here, they're actually moved from here to here. To me, that kind of shows me that they're moving their line from going like this to going like this, which means I need to start swinging my cannons kind of even further north to get a good angle on it. I want to do. Start putting the line up like this. I want to move these guys. What am I doing? How do I get conflict? He's just gonna move everything back. Cancel. Move these guys. Yeah, look, see? His line is moving, but I'll show that later. He's trying to charge in, so I'm just having my infantry cover. Move back and move up to replace it. And look, see, his line moved from like all the way here to now he's moving to like that. So I'm thinking, okay, how am I gonna use my cannons effectively when he's basically kind of prevented getting a good angle with offlate? Thinking like, how the heck do I do this? I want to do is start like moving people up. Notice here how I'm finally like hiding all my troops kind of behind this forest for cover from these cannons. One thing I really want to emphasize is what's starting to happen is that this force here of skirms, a few infantry, and all my cav is kind of holding back their force here of skirms and all of their cav. So it's basically isolating these. My main line of battle here is possibly going to get an opportunity to attack their army here while being able to isolate their cannons and all their cavalry. And so that's what these guys are kind of being able to do. And I'm trying to basically isolate these guys so that they can't help and I can just destroy their army. I mean, look, like they retreated so far back that I'm firing in my own infantry, so I need to move my cannons. Like they're kind of negating my cannon fire.
Oh my god! Really? Fucking hate that. How does that work? I'm gonna get. Oh, they're shooting distance. Okay.
I mean, the temptation to charge here is really tempting, but I'm kind of realizing at this point, yeah, like I'm not killing these guys, but I'm totally like isolating them. Charging in can just kind of lose my strong position here. And you know what, I'm also not realizing that there's a hussar just kind of sneaking in the back. I totally don't realize that. But yeah, trying to get these guys behind tree cover for the cannons. And I'm trying to kind of move the line forward to actually get like a good engagement.
I'm clearing all my troops. Shit.
Yeah, right now I'm still in a losing position. I've lost like twice as many troops as he has. So I need to find a way to recover. And yeah, I can't even get like a good angle on my cannons. But now what I'm starting to do, I think, is look at this. So these guys are really effectively backing up to make sure that these guys kind of don't get effective cannon fire in them. But I think what's that's unintentionally doing is getting this whole part of the army really far away from where the main battle could take place. Once these guys back up far enough, these guys might just have like a brief period where they're outnumbered by my own guys. So these guys, the cannons, will push these guys back, and my infantry might have a chance over here. I mean, look at that. I'm like going for broke here. Everyone just move in, just shoot and kill. We kind of need to end this game now, otherwise I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I mean, look at this kind of narrow part right here. 2 skirms, which my line infantry is going to try to wipe out. Once you eliminate those, there's only 2 infantry here, and I might be able to just kind of pick them off and destroy them. Meanwhile, like, all of his infantry, let me rewind. Meanwhile, all of his infantry is like way over here, just kind of stacked up, trying to avoid this cannon fire.
Now it's kind of the time to maybe charge. Is it?
I mean, charging here is still really risky, honestly. There's so much cav, so much firepower here. And he's finally moving his cannons. Like, what you see is that this whole battle, they've been isolated from this main front here. Because if they're here, they can't really do anything. But I think he's finally trying to move them around over here. And it's my job to basically use this force to isolate all his skirms, his cannons, and his cavalry. And here I'm deciding, like, yeah, this is all skirms, all cannons. Can I get in there and charge, or am I just gonna get destroyed? And I think I still don't realize there's a Hussar over there ready to wipe me. It's right there. Here I finally realized there was a Hussar going all the way around. God, that was a really good charge by that line infantry. That wiped out 2 skirmishers. That was just really, really lucky and good play by me. Oof, that's good. And you hit that guy. Jesus, you got 3 guys in 1 charge. Wow, that's insane. I mean, look at this. Once you take out the skirmishers, this infantry is like outnumbered 3 to 1. This infantry is outnumbered 3 to 1. That's like a temporary advantage that I can take advantage of while all these guys are trying to retreat from the cannon fire. But yeah, honestly, at this point, like, I kind of need to give up my cannons. I recognize that because no one is close enough to help them. They're kind of just screwed. So I just keep on attacking and don't try to help them. Now I'm actually coming up with a really, really cool idea. Like, I've been debating whether to charge on this whole mass of skirms and cannons. What I realize is, like, the main attack is happening right now. I have only this like 1 or a few turns to basically break his infantry army up top while keeping these guys isolated. And what he's probably thinking is, like, I need to defend my skirms, defend my cannons versus this big massive cavalry. But what I can actually do is just go up the river and smash this army up top while he's stuck down here. And I try to take him by surprise by moving all my cav upriver. I mean, if you look at it, I'm only fighting these infantry here. Everything above here is just backing up and totally not in the fight. That's my temporary opportunity to salvage this situation. What am I doing? I should be charging. Or whatever. Now look at that. I took out these two skirmishers. I took out this infantry. This whole massive infantry is now swinging up to kind of clean up from the flank, you know, firing and charging in the flank. This massive infantry that was retreating. Now this massive infantry from the enemy is finally coming back down because he realizes, oh crap, like I need to kind of get in to help the fight. These guys are temporarily outnumbered, but these guys still need to kind of wrap all the way around to actually do something. Meanwhile, my army is kind of coming in to clean up, and this guy is trying to get cleaned up too. Yeah, I'm just basically firing and advancing, just get in there and shoot them from point blank. Yeah, have that guy, kill that guy. And this is the first turn my cavalry is on the move to basically try to get a temporary cavalry advantage on this fight over here. I basically need to just charge in and smash and do a lot of damage so I can win this fight up top before he gets his own cavalry to cross the river and help out. I mean, here, like, when I'm playing live, I'm like barely talking because I'm so concentrated on trying to find a way to win this game. If you look at the winning bar here, like, I'm still losing. Oh my god, that guy got jumped by 4 cav. And yeah, look, his army's like finally trying to collapse on me, but like I've been able to get to like wipe out all of this infantry down below. His armies up north is finally collapsing on me, but like I'm coming in to help. Now like my massive cavalry is gonna get an opportunity to try to do a lot of damage, break these weak troops, and just charge in. I'm trying to get all my infantry positioned to basically just like surround and kill these guys as quick as possible so that I can maybe salvage the overall battle and the fight below the river as well. Yeah, just like running these guys into the battle. And I'm trying to shoot the hussars maybe to slow them down from crossing the river and helping. But like, yeah, he's won the battle below the river because I've moved all my troops away, and everyone here is just gonna get pretty hurt. But I'm just trying to win the battle above the river as quick as possible.
Should be.
I mean, what happened here, like my cav did a nice charge right up in there, killing these 2 units. Got a nice charge here, breaking that unit. I had 1 cav coming down here, but I think he's actually charging his hussars up the river, trying to cross, because he's like, oh crap, like, I need to help Like, he moved up way before me, and I did send my cav over to help. And these guys are... Well, he's... Look at this. I mean, he's sending his cav to kind of weed out my skirmishers in the forest, and they're just delaying and delaying, and this guy's just 1v1 this guy, just delaying and delaying. It's kind of funny, like, this SR still hasn't killed the cannon. I don't know why. He's probably low in stamina or something. But yeah, now I'm sending like all my infantry in, just wipe out these last few guys and try to win the battle. I mean, this is just a mess. Look at how many troops are in here. Just like standing on top of each other fighting. And look, like, he still has to cross a river. Like, it's gonna take him at least a turn across and then another turn to get over here. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe, like, can I block this guy? Probably not.
Oh boy.
But yeah, like, the help is coming. I need to win ASAP. Ooh, and look at that. I was able to get 2 out of 4. And I've basically been able to use my temporary advantage of... Like, my temporary advantage of using these cannons to totally back up his troops to here. Using my, like, small local advantage to just come in and absolutely, like, charge these guys below. Defeat them. Circle up top to take care of the infantry up top, as well as having my force below the river, delaying all his cannons and his cav, sending my cav over before his can cross over the river, and just charging it and wiping up the rest. So like, he only has 1 line infantry and 1 super weak light infantry left. Now, like, his cannons are still kind of isolated. I'm just gonna try to maybe take them out. Yeah, this Dragoon is actually low. He could get charged, so I'm kind of running him away. That cannon is still alive by a miracle. And now that the battle up top seems to be won with the troops that I have, I'm setting those 3 infantry down to kind of help out the battle below the river. And I've finally gotten ahead in terms of casualty score.
Can I win this? Awesome.
I mean, if you hear me, I'm saying to myself, oh my god, can I win this? Is this even possible?
God, he still has so much cap. Ugh.
Now I'm taking all my infantry and moving it down to try to clean everything up.
What do I do? You know what? Turn around. he did blend in, hide with us.
Yeah, that Dragoon who's low, he could get charged, so I'm just trying to hide them.
In the trees?
Yeah, hide him in cover.
Okay, should be good.
So, I mean, if you look at this casualty bar, like I was able to turn around a losing situation into a winning situation by just basically doing this bold charge and wiping out his infantry.
Keep hitting that guy. Okay, I guess I'll turn around and face you. Guys, help him.
Yeah, and this one line infantry is absolutely destroying my troops.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm holding out for like 3v1.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of doing it.
And here you hear me like in absolute amazement that I'm actually kind of winning the battle after I was losing so badly in the beginning. Now I'm actually here starting to like really think about like how to kind of go forward. I can either stay on the north side and maybe like try to kill his reorganizing troops and maybe capture his star, or I should go down, defend my own star, maybe try to wipe out his remaining troops. Yeah, I'm trying to decide that here. You can hear me live. Like, should I try to save my own reorganizing troops? But honestly, I think eventually I'm gonna look at it later and like, I think he spent this whole time having his hussars just like kill my reorganizing troops, and yeah, they can't be saved. They're too low. But I still can like kind of go down and try to wipe out the rest of his army.
Would I make sure to rally? I do like.
I can finally take out my hussar who's been hiding in the building the whole game.
I can use one more guy. Yeah, two more guys. Come over here and help.
My god, that guy got jumped by 3 cavalry. That's a lot. Okay, finally, we broke this one line infantry. Took like 5 guys to do it, but we did it. Now what I'm seeing is that like this group is super low. They kind of need to like form like a square formation just to like have each other regain org.
Try to rally. Okay.
But I think one really big advantage I have here is that like most of his remaining troops are just hussars, cavalry, and a lot of my remaining troops are infantry. So I should actually be able to kind of like, if I maintain like high morale units, like he shouldn't be able to charge me, and I can kind of just like try to clean everything up. And here I'm like both like trying to regroup to regain morale and maybe capture his star. I mean, look at that, yeah. So he's like sending in this huge charge against my infantry. But I think what I realize here is that like he can't hurt me that much because all these troops here still have high morale. So I can just kind of withstand the charge and try to counterattack.
Maybe. God.
Yeah, I'm noticing like how they have like 0 health, so they can't rally basically. And yeah, look what I'm doing here. I'm realizing, hey, like you're close to me, but I have high morale, so you can actually break me. I'm just gonna turn around and shoot you. And all these guys who are 3 or 4 out of 4 of them are low, they're just gonna like form like a square, just like hype each other up to gain morale.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. My god, I think I'm actually gonna win this.
And I'm saying, oh my god, I think I'm actually gonna win this. Yeah, look at that. Like, he charged me, but like, he wasn't really able to do anything. That's the power of like having high morale infantry when he only has cav left in the battle.
You didn't get him. Actually, no. You just shoot. You're a little bit low. Stand fast. Try retreating. All damage. I'll be shard. Just shoot there. I think I might have won. The farmer is retreating you.
Now that these guys have regained org, I'm just sending them all down the road to help out.
What a game.
Yeah, I'm messaging him, what a game, because that was probably like the best comeback I've ever had. And there we go. Look at that.
That was a crazy game.
That was my best game, my best comeback ever. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just show you the full replay. We can see it all happen in live action. Yeah, 0.75 should be good. I'm setting up on the hill. He has his massed cavalry on my right. I'm gonna try this like kind of crappy approach with my cavalry. Like, oh crap, I'm getting destroyed by cannons and skirmishers. I need to get back. Things are already going bad. This dragoon already broke. Yeah, we're playing chicken with his horses, but he has so much more cavalry. The game sounds are crazy loud. I'm thinking, okay, I'm screwed. I need to go over and maneuver because I'm losing already. I'm going. I'm crossing the river here. These guys I'm desperately trying to save. These cav are gonna come in. He's about to get charged. Oh my god, barely saved. They were about to break right there. Finally, I'm lining up. I mean, his troops are starting to back up top to avoid my enfilade fire. Like, they're charging and going in, but I'm trying to hide from cover from this tree. My guys are approaching. And finally I'm thinking, okay, is this where I can finally, like, actually push in and kill them? This guy charges. Look at him. What is he doing? Oh my god, that was an amazing charge. He gets my cannons, but I'm already trying to clean up all his infantry. These guys are finally trying to come down to help. My cav is coming up. They're charging. These guys are slowing everyone down here. I'm trying to wipe out this top army before he can come over to help. I'm cleaning up. Look, all these Hussars are trying to come over and help, but look, I have too much like high morale infantry. He can't do anything, and I'm coming in to clean up. crossing the river, getting in my charge. Now his things are gonna come charge in, but I hold strong. Look at that. I mean, this guy's gonna break. This guy. I'm just gonna shoot them point blank. These guys are regaining morale. These guys are cleaning up. And there we go. Beautiful. I feel like Napoleon.